Yes. Hi, guys. Welcome back to RT Share T, where respiratory therapists use their outside voices. With me, your host, Linda Fry, the Asthma Lady. Yes. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to anybody new. Please let me know if you like the new tagline, which is where respiratory therapists use their outside voices, or if you like the old one, which is where respiratory therapists live out loud, right? So, and let me tell you guys, give me some grace if on the next episode I forget that I have a whole new tagline for the show. You know how I do. And thank you for always respecting the unpolishedness. That is RT Share T. All right, guys. So before we go into today's topic, which is taking over your career and career development and just career advice in general in the healthcare fields, this is a topic that I genuinely do like to talk about. But what I'm gonna do is let you know that I will be speaking. Your girl is booked and busy at the Chattanooga, Tennessee Pulmonary Health Spring Seminar in April 12th, 2023. All right. So for those of you who need CEUs and in that area, come see me speak. Come holler. They're going to have good speakers. You're going to have a good time. It's a virtual event. And to register, you can register with Yvonne.Jones at ERLANGER.org. So Yvonne, thank you, Yvonne, for getting me to speak. I'm super excited to be there with you guys. Okay, boom. All right, we're done with that. Okay, so career development. Okay, so there are times in the career where people sometimes feel like they are in I don't want to say a rut, but kind of like they just feel like, what is next? Or how long can I do this for? Or like they just kind of feel like, you know, they've been just doing the same thing over and over again. So for a lack of better analogy, I'm going to use seasons. So know that just like how, you know, our seasons change, your careers have levels of peaks and valleys, and just levels of what are your intentions and where you are trying to go. And so, okay, so oh my God, I'm about to say holidays. What was I talking about? Oh yes, the seasons. Okay, so we have fall, we have winter, we have spring and summer, right? So we have the 4 seasons. So when it comes to the career, you have to know what season you're in. And I think that's where some people, they struggle. So for example, when you start out in a career, you are new. You start to think about things like, okay, I'm the newbie. I want to learn as much as I can. I want to, prove myself, or let me just grow as I'm learning in this new phase of the career. So that is a season, right? And then your other season can be like, okay, this is the get in the bag season. So for those of you who don't know what get in the bag is, that is when you are trying to make the most amount of money that you can. It's like, okay, I need to buy this house. I'm getting married. I need to pay for the wedding. Mom and dad needs help. Little Johnny gotta go to private school, or, you know, the kids are going to college, and you are collecting the bag. Know that that is a phase in your career. A season in your career. Then you may have the season that follows after that, which is, okay, now I want to be a manager, or I want to, see what else is out there. I'm curious about other things. So you at the level up stage. You want to add a specialty behind your name. You want to get in a niche pocket, and you want to start to make like an impact, and you want fulfillment. So know that that is a phase, that is a season in your career. And then you may have the I'm all right where I am season. I'm on my way out. I'm retiring. I just wanna, I'm on my way out. I'm bow out gracefully. And so that is its own season. Now, all of these seasons are valid, and you can be in more than one season at any given time. And you have the freedom to be in any of these seasons. Granted that you are doing your work. You are carrying your weight at work. Okay, so even if you're retiring, it's not time for you to just be diddle daddle at work. Okay, so that's not what we're talking about. What it is that you want to make sure you are paying attention to your season, and you are not watching and comparing your season to another person's season. So if this is your season, if you made the decision that you are going back to school, or you want to be the manager, you're taking classes, or now you in fulfillment, you want to get something, a position where you want to feel more fulfilled with what you do, or community service, or that type of thing, know that you cannot watch somebody that is in their retirement, like they phasing out stage or whatever. And because it's distracting. So you can't get where you need to be if you are watching others or comparing yourself to people in that season. For example, for people in the get the bag season, if they're stacked, you don't know why someone is stacking up or getting all that overtime or doing the traveling assignments and leaving their family and staying in hotels. And we don't know why someone makes those choices, but understand that is their season. It distracts you, and it holds you back when you are watching someone in their season. So, and I want to say, I used this analogy before, but in the horror movie, when the monster or the killer is trying to get you, and you running, and you constantly looking back to see where the monster is, usually you fall down. When you do that, that's the time where the person break their ankle, or on the ground, and that's when the monster or the killer come and get you. So I use the same analogy to say that don't compete with someone else when you guys are not even in the same season. Don't even put that type of energy or watch that person at that time, because it's just, you guys are just not in the same season. So know where you're going, know what you want, make an assessment of your career, and start to see, okay, what do I need to do to get to the next level? That's how you do it, right? So that's why we have the seasons. And know that when you in the winter season, what do? You know that you can't go outside too much. You got to keep warm during those seasons. So start to know your seasons when you flourish. Like, okay, like this is my time to shine. So for example, I will let you know, for me, as the asthma lady, I am in my season of impact. Like I want to do impactful work. I want to do work that means something, that is changing lives. So now I am communicating more often. So I'm in a communication phase in my season of impactful work. So, and I have a family to feed too, of course, but those are the assignments that I look for now. Now I'm looking for, and I have the option to do that. When you are in control of your career, you create options. So listen to what I said. So now I have the option to pick the jobs that align, or the assignments that align with my season, okay, of doing impactful work, right? So I created that for myself, options through, having my specialty and investing in my craft and in myself. And just now, like I said, now I'm sharing and I'm communicating, and I want other people to spread the, spread asthma awareness and just fighting asthma disparities. And so, and you can do this in other, departments or whatever categories in your career as a healthcare worker. You can do the same thing when that is the phase you are ready to be in. All right, guys. So yes, I hope you learned something here from me today, and know that we are here every Wednesday on Google Podcasts and on most of your podcast platforms. And we are also here on YouTube every Thursday. Respiratory therapists, to all those in the healthcare field, just stay safe. And remember to also, check in on yourself and your mental health and all that stuff too. So I do want to start talking more about that stuff, because there are times where, we could just be going through the motions, right, guys? So I start to talk more about that stuff. But anywho, that's it for today. Thank you so much. And remember to invest in yourself and to only compete with yesterday's version of you. All right, guys. See you next week. Bye.